Good afternoon, welcome to Showbiz here on Joy News Today. Now, in an effort to rekindle the love of African tales in modern society, the book Voices That Sing Behind the Veil has been launched. The book is said to be a collection of stories from Africa and other parts of the world that strives to draw attention to important socio-cultural concerns that aren't acknowledged enough.
Gone are the days when people had to gather under the moonlight and around firesides to listen to African folklore. With the advent of books, it is easier to get access to such works of literature. However, finding a cohesive compilation of tales from Africa and other parts of the world is uncommon. Bridging this gap is the book titled Voices That Sing Behind the Veil, an anthology of short stories from Africa and the diaspora.
With writers coming from all over Africa, there's a surety that these stories will go around the whole continent. You know, it's been launched in Ghana, it has been launched in Nigeria, it will be launched in other African countries. So it's a way of spreading our stories around Africa.
The book is a blend of African history and contemporary lifestyles around the world. Editor of the book, Ivor Ajamandria, speaking on the sidelines of the book launch, believes the carefully selected stories will bring to light important concerns in the modern society that aren't given enough attention.
I'm sure you find some of the things that will bother you on a day-to-day basis in some of these stories. Talking of Mary Sean's mental health story, and she was very eloquent about it, about how we take things for granted. And there are others about love, which we all indulge in at one level or the other. There are a story of challenges in terms of cultural deviations of what is in the global setting and the dynamics that this will bring in what we so-called modern society.
One of the book's author is Dr. Mary Ishen. She recounts some of her exciting moments while working on her story about mental health.
I have a short story that is part of the anthology. So it's a story about mental health, and it's about this young man who everyone, thought was happy. And he ended up committing suicide and surprised everybody because in everyone's minds, he wasn't somebody who was supposed to kill himself. He had everything. I just submitted my story and it was accepted, and then I was told it was part of the anthology, so I'm yet to read.
We chanced on Grace Jeanette Mason, South African High Commissioner to Ghana.
As you look at the contents of the anthology, there are a number of South African writers that have made their contributions and their short stories here in the book. I've read a few of them. And just to say that as Africans, as we begin to define our common destiny, that our history, our culture is so inextricably linked, and we need to begin to have voices, begin to tell our stories.
Another book lover, veteran actress Edina Matachi, on her part explains her excitement about the book.
It's been a wonderful evening. I haven't been to one in a long while, and I love the stories as well. I could identify with some of them, and some of them I can't wait to perform them, actually, either on stage or in a movie.
Next time you think about getting another interesting book to read, Voices That Sing Behind the Veil should be on that list.
On that note, we end Showbiz here on Joy News Today. My name is Becky. The small Showbiz News in our subsequent bulletins. Good afternoon to you, Aisha.
Voices That Sing
Behind the Veil.
Yeah, I look for that book. That's how we wrap up the bulletin this afternoon. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. Log on to myjoyonline.com. You get more of the news and updates of all the developing stories. Enjoy the rest of our programs.